Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Paul, the 920 Trader with 920 Trading and Trading Dakota. Today is Thursday, January 2nd, 2024. It is pre-market, but before we start on that, folks, Happy New Year. I hope everybody had a good New Year, a good holiday season, a good New Year, all of that kind of good stuff. Folks, what are you going to do in 2025? What do you set out to do something and just absolutely do it, folks? I hope everybody crushes 2025. Today's the first trading day of the year. A few things I'm going to be doing a little bit differently in my group and in my videos. So here's probably the biggest thing that you're going to see within the group and within the videos. Number one, whenever I get into a trade, and I've been doing a real good job of this lately, before I get into a trade. Now, again, folks, you guys know me. I'm looking for major levels. So I'm looking for pre-market high, pre-market low. 30-minute supply zones up top, 30-minute demand zones down low, or POC moves. I'm looking for those areas to get into trades, and really those areas only. Now, if it's a longer trade, let's say it's a demand zone down low, a 30-minute demand zone, and then we get a pullback and we get a fresh cross, I will take that. But I am going to be calling out my trades before I take them. And again, I think I've done a real good job of that the last few weeks. But I've had a couple of our folks say, "Hey, can you tell us specifically when you're getting into your trade? And while you're getting into the trade, give us the reason you're getting into the trade and put a mark on the chart." And I said, "You know what? I can't do that." So in the past, what I've done is I've used this smiley face right here for the good trades, and I have used this trade right here, or this icon right here, this little goofy face, for the trades that didn't work out. And you know what? That really doesn't, I think really the only time that I need to use the goofy face is if I'm doing something kind of off script. So it doesn't necessarily go along with my plans. And that's kind of the big deal, folks, is only take trades that fall within your trading plan, a written trading plan. So what I will be doing moving forward was, I will say something like this, folks. This is what I'm looking for right here. I am looking for a potential move below pre-market low or pre-market high, or whatever the level is. Look for a potential move below pre-market low, a recapture, and then kind of a fishtail play, if you will. I really like those fishtail plays. I will be telling everybody, again, precisely when I get into the trade, and at the same time, I'm going to be putting a check mark. Folks, I'm getting into a trade if it does this. Folks, this is what I'm looking at. We got about 10 seconds to get into this trade. And once I get into that trade, I'm putting a check mark right there. And then I'm going to be doing exactly what I've been doing all along, folks, is talking people through the trade. Now, I'm going to talk myself through the trade also. That's why people say, "Hey, you sound like an auctioneer while you're in the middle of a trade." Well, again, I'm talking everybody else through the trade, but I don't have a Paul in my ear. I don't have somebody in my ear saying, "This is what I'm specifically looking at." So I've got to be my own guy and talk myself through the trade. Now, once that trade's over, what you're going to get is one of these. You're going to get a finish mark. Okay. And again, whether it's a red trade or a green trade, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a check mark when I get in. You're going to get the old the checkered flag when that trade is over. Now, at the end of the trade, when I get out of the trade, if folks are still in the trade, I'll still continue to call out that trade. But what I will do is I'll talk about the why behind getting into that trade. And I think it will be more beneficial to do that. Only because, again, I've had some folks say, "Hey, you know what? I just want to know when you're getting in the trade." That's fine. Again, we are not a call out service, but at the same time, if I give somebody a little bit of confidence to get into a trade and give them the why behind why I'm getting into the trade, I think that will be better for the community at large. Anyway, those are a couple of the changes. I will be making more daily update videos, only because I think the community needs those update videos. Now, another change that I will be making is I'll be hitting the record button before I put on that trade. I will do my best to hit that record button before I put on that trade. So here's essentially what it's going to be like. Well, okay, folks, I'm going to hit the record button, tell the group that I'm hitting the record button, and then talk through that trade. So everybody out in YouTube world will be able to see specifically what I'm talking about in live trading, folks. Now, if I miss it, probably not going to record it. But when I'm in that trade, I'm going to record it. So what you're going to see out of me is you're going to see the real the real me when I am in a trade. Now, we all have human emotions; those are natural. But the key when you're in a trade is to not become emotional. Now, there are times, folks, there are absolute times where we get that big banger that's going in our way, and we do get a little bit excited about it because we realize what's going on. But at the same time, we can't get too emotional in the trade or let our emotions kind of rule us when we are in that trade. Well, because folks, we this is not, if the less emotional you are, the better you will do as a trader. So anyway, those are kind of the changes, a couple of the changes that I will be um, looking for this year. That was one of the things kind of that I'm not a big New Year's resolution guy, only because I like to stay pretty consistent in my life. That's one change that I'm going to be making this year. But this is going to be part of my daily update video. So you're not going to see this video until after the market is closed today. But yeah, that's what you're going to see. So here's what I'm looking at today, folks. I'm going to get rid of these right here because obviously I'm not in a trade. Here's what I'm looking at today, folks. Again, major levels only. If you do not hit a major level, I mean, that's where most things happen, folks. When you get those big plays, they generally happen around demand zones down low and supply zones up top. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so this right here, this level right here, you can see this 30-minute zone. This is a 30-minute zone right in here. This is where things happen. Generally speaking, you get those big plays out of the demand zones down low and out of the supply zones up top. So that's what we're looking for, folks. We're looking for crosses at demand zones, crosses at supply zones, or at the POC. When we get a POC, this is the daily POC. When we get a daily POC change, particularly if it's mid to late in the day, man, we got to jump on that trade. That's volume. It's volume that's coming into the trade or at a specific level. But those trades, I'm telling you, probably 85 times out of 100, those plays are absolute bangers. But again, I will be hitting the record button so we can see exactly what's going on with me while I'm in a trade. And again, folks, I'm not trying to make this about me, but again, I've had some folks that say, you know what, we want to know. We want, and that's fine. I think that's a very fair thing to do. So here's what we're looking at today, folks. Pre-market high 592.06, pre-market low 588.12, and that's right now. We've got about 50 minutes until the market opens. Now, what do we have going on today as far as a potential market movers? What do we have? Unemployment claims 830. Those already happened. Unemployment claims already happened. The expectation was 222,000, came in at 211,000. Other than that, we've got final manufacturing PMI, got that at 945. Crude oil inventory is at 11. So the final manufacturing PMI, it comes out at 945. That's an orange folder event. Generally doesn't move the market that much. Again, final manufacturing PMI. That's really the only thing. We got crude oil inventories. When I talk about times, folks, I'm talking about market time. So everything is Eastern time. So wherever you are in the United States, kind of, figure out your times based on that. So again, folks, I'm only going to take plays pre-market high, pre-market low, 30-minute demand zones, 30-minute supply zones, or a POC switch. And I prefer to trade off of fresh crosses. Now, we can look at this from a 2-day standpoint. We have all this thin volume way down here. So if this thing starts pushing through, go up and maybe touch pre-market high and then comes down, potential to pull down pretty quickly on the 30-minute. Now, this is kind of where we need to marry all of the time frames together, because the 30-minute, I'm looking at more time frames. I'm looking at a longer time frame. I'm using 130-minute slices, and this is what we come up with. So we don't really have any thin volume. It's kind of this big blob of volume in here. Once we get up to this level, 595.12, that's where the thin volume begins. And 595, yeah, and again, there's nothing up here on the, for the last couple of days. But above this level, it gets really, really thin up there. But again, folks, those are the things that I will be looking at to make my trading decisions, not just today, but moving forward. And I'm going to do my best to go live whenever I put on a trade. Go live. No, whether it's a winning trade or a losing trade, you never know. I mean, you never know what's going to happen when your edge presents itself. You're compelled to put on that trade, folks. So put on the trade. But again, if you take those trades at major levels and major levels only, number one, your winning percentage will go up. Number two, you will take fewer trades. And number three, the trades that you do take will be a much higher quality trade. So what else can you ask for, folks? Really nothing. So again, folks, better every day, better every day. Again, folks, today is Thursday. It's Thursday. It is the second day of January. Happy New Year, everybody. We're going to get going in the market here in about 45 minutes. So I hope everybody has a great rest of the day. But again, you're not going to see this until the market closes. So after the market closes, that's when we're going to do our big thing. Anyway, folks, have a good trading day. See you guys later. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is Paul, the 920 Trader, 920 Trading Dakota. You guys already know that because you watched the first few minutes. It was from this morning, folks. So I did that video, about 3 minutes long. I did that this morning. So I'm coming back to give you just a real quick wrap up. Okay, so I said early this morning, I'm not going to take a trade unless I'm at pre-market high, pre-market low, or a major level. So a supply zone up top, demand zone down below, or P. I didn't consider P because I don't get P. It's a pivot point. I didn't get P until the market opens. So the market opens, I immediately looked for P, and there it was. So you can see on my chart exactly what happened. So here's what's going to happen in the next few minutes. As soon as this video is over, you're going to get a 28-minute video. It's a long time to watch the video. Now remember what I said that I was going to do earlier in that video that just finished here a couple minutes ago, folks. I said I was going to call out my trades 100%. And I did. Call out my trades 100%. I was going to tell everybody the why behind getting into a trade. And I did above this level. So it was 587.23 right up here. It was a structure break above P, and it was in the fishtail. So it was all of these things right in this area, right in here, folks. So again, and you're thinking, it was a downtrending day. Well, it was at that point, it was. But again, we broke structure back to the upside. And again, I told the group, this is exactly what I was going to do before. So I actually I hit the record button before I got into this trade. And again, I wanted to do that because I wanted to, number one, kind of not necessarily hold myself accountable. I'm a very accountable person, but I wanted to show the group exactly what I was doing. And I want to show the YouTube world exactly what happens when I get into a trade, whether it's a winning trade or a losing trade. Now, the video that you're getting ready to see is about 28 minutes long. So it's kind of a long video. Maybe you watch the whole thing, maybe not. But again, I'm telling everybody the why behind getting into this specific play. And then when the trade is going on, I'm telling everybody the things that I'm looking for and the potential areas where I'm looking to reject. So I'm looking for targets, I'm looking for rejection areas, and I'm looking for areas where I know I have either, again, support or resistance, some danger areas and this kind of thing. And then I talk about the 9, obviously, because, heck, I'm a 920 trader. So again, this pushed up. Again, I was looking for, we got yesterday's high in here. And again, you can see, again, I got the green check mark right here. I've got the checker flag right in here. This is where I closed the trade out because I saw some thin volume down here that I didn't necessarily like. And I said, if we start making a move back to the downside, it's going to push. And it did. You can see this price action right in here. It did indeed push. So yeah, again, took this trade. It was a really, really nice trade. I think we about 215%, somewhere right around in there. And it was a really, really, really nice trade. Very, very nice trade. We'll take those all day long. Now, here's the good news, folks. These trades are here every day. That same type of trade is here in the market every single day. So just trust yourself to trust what you're seeing on the chart. But again, you're getting ready to see that video. Now, I did make one other trade. I missed this to the downside. Didn't catch this. I think I was eating lunch right in here. Stepped away for a few minutes, missed this. But I was trying to catch this next leg, this bounce off a P back to the downside, and then catch it below this 20. Took the trade right here. I didn't record it only because I didn't want another 40-minute video or 25-minute video. A losing trade here. So again, trying to be as transparent. That is the word I'm looking for. That's the why behind doing the live trade, the call out. You got the call out, you've got the entry, you got the exit, you got all that stuff, and then the commentary in there as well. But again, folks, this is what we do every single day. So I'm just going to say this here real quick. If you like our videos, please go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. That way you can be notified when we drop new content, which is, it's going to be just about every day again, folks. So just about every day and on the weekend. So we're going to do a video every Saturday. It comes out every Saturday. And it's going to be tied directly to the newsletter that comes out every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock. So you're going to get a bunch of videos every single week. And every single day, folks, you're going to have at least one of my trades, one if not more of my trades during the trading day that I'm gonna I will go live on those. Now here's the thing: it's like, well, how do you know to go live when you went? Well, I actually was starting to go live right in here, and it didn't get high enough. And, I was looking at the 9. So I actually started recording something right in here, a couple minutes long. But then I said, you know what? Nope. And I was going to keep that in there. But at the same time, it was another 4 or 5 minutes. But I know to record because I'm looking for something to happen. So, we say this all the time, folks. Do not let a trade sneak up on you. Never let a trade sneak up on you. You have to know the why behind getting into every single trade that you get into. If you don't know the why, you're just kind of throwing crap on the wall and seeing if it sticks. Again, folks, if you like those videos, leave us a comment. And share with your trading community, folks. We would greatly appreciate that. Now, if you are available, if you're interested, if you want to do this live every day, folks, again, calling out these trades every single day. Before we get into the trade, we're talking about getting into the trade. So this is what I'm looking for. And again, I'm not looking for a bunch of copycats or anything like that. I'm just trying to help people see the chart maybe a little bit more clearly. But anyway, if you are looking for a trading community, check the box or check the link directly below, folks. We've got a live trading Discord, and it's available. We're going to give you that first week for free. We are so convinced that you will find value in what we do in our live trading Discord, folks. Go ahead and just click on that link down below. Now, if you're interested in the 920 crossover strategy, head on over to 920trading.com. The entire strategy is there for the world to see, folks. So go check it out. Check it out. The entire strategy is there for the world to see, folks. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars. But again, hey, thanks for checking us out. Thanks for watching the video today, folks. And again, leave some comments. We would greatly appreciate the comments. We're going to do it again tomorrow, folks. We'll do we'll do the live trading. We're going to do that live trading every day, folks. Every single day moving forward, we are going to be live trading. This is just showing you what we do, folks. And it's, again, from a transparency issue, it's better for me to do that live trade than it is after the fact go, well, it did this and did that. And again, folks, I just want to be transparent. I want to be transparent about what I do. But anyway, folks, I hope everybody had a great had a great day today. Above all else, I hope you guys followed your rules. So it's all about the trading plan, folks. Now, again, we're going to do it again tomorrow. But you guys know. Enjoy the video. Enjoy the video. It's getting ready to start as soon as I, get out of this video. But enjoy, folks. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the markets. All right, so folks, structure break of 587.26 right here, back to the upside. So that's going to be above P. That will be above P. I just hit the record button, folks. I hit the record button. Again, loading up. That's going to be a structure break. So a structure break above 587.23, and I will get into calls. 586, and again, that's going to be above P. So the reason is it's because above P right in here, folks. So again, 587.23, 587.23. If we get beaten down, now if we get above that, what we're going to look for are a couple of different things, folks. And again, it doesn't look like we are going to get above that, at least right now, folks. P is a major level. That is the pivot point. That is the point at which kind of the fulcrum. Again, that's the old John Carter pivot point sitting right there, folks. 587.23, 587.23. We got pretty close to it. Again, we got about a $2.50 run back from the top to the bottom. Good support at 586.25. So a dollar, we have a dollar. But again, we're looking at 587.23. Again, that's going to do a couple of things. Number one, it's going to be a fishtail play. Number two, it's going to break that structure back to the upside. So again, 587.23. I will be looking to get into calls right at that level, folks. Right at that level. If we breach and get a close above that, folks. Let's see what she looks like on the 5-minute at that level, 587.23. So 587.23. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So you can see the thin volume up there as well. So 587.23, folks. Don't know if we're going to do it. Don't know if we're going to do it at all. We're going to try. Again, we're going to use that P as a major level. Now, on the 5-minute, still looks really, really good. We're sitting on that 2-day POC, 586.33 right in here, folks. So we got that double bottom on the 5. We got the double bottom on the 5. And again, going to look for 23 right here. And again, whether there's a winning trade, losing trade, or whatever, I am looking to get in on a breach of 587.23 to the upside with a close. So I'll swing it low just a little bit. I don't want a 40 cent. Don't want a 40 cent. We're inside that fishtail right now. But again, looking to break structure at 23, folks. I'm waiting for closes. So if it's, for instance, a big candle, again, watch 23, watch 23. And again, I got my finger on the trigger right now, folks. Got my finger on the trigger. Again, looking to break structure. Probably could have taken that fishtail above P. But again, waiting to break structure. And don't go too fast. Don't run away. We got about 30 seconds to close on this. 30 seconds to close. Then we're going to watch 87 up there, folks. Watch 87 only because that's the 20. And again, we don't want to get this too far away from us. A close, man, I don't like that close way down there. You got that seller's wick. Still looking for a close above 23. It is not there yet, folks. So that is what I'm looking at. We got a couple of candles. Man, we're going to close right close to that level again. So, man, this is the nut cutting time right here, folks. This is a nut cutting time right here. Yeah, that's got a big old seller's wick on top of it right now. Be careful, folks. Be careful. All right, let's see if we can push this thing up, push it up, push it up, push it up. All right, here we go. Again, we're going to watch 77, watch 77, see if we can get by 77. If we can get by 77, folks, if we can get there, I've got more levels up here. So again, watch your 20, and again, watch 588.47, 588.47. If we do not get past this 20 right here, folks, she's going to come right back down. If she recaptures that 9 back to the downside, then she's obviously going to continue pushing down. But again, we're going to watch these candles right in here, folks. Watch these candles right in here. We got that close right at that level with that seller's wick, folks. We're going to see if we can push it up just a little bit more. Maybe get past that 20. We got that decent run. We got all the way up to that 80. Not too bad, not too shabby. Again, nice little push. All right, folks, again, there we go. Trying to get past the 20 right now, folks. Trying to get past that 20 right now. And again, I'm managing my trade just like everybody else. All right, folks, here we go. Once we get past that 20, we're looking for pre-market low. Once we get past that pre-market low, folks, we're looking for VWAP. But we got to get a close above 87. So 587. 587.67, 587.67, a close above. Now, again, if we can get a close above, again, this is nothing but a jump trade right in here, folks. So be careful. We're getting rejected by that 20. All right. Again, close above. That's our safety. Our safety is at the 20. Our safety is at the 20, folks. Safety is at the 20. See if we can push it on up, push it on up. All right, again, a little bit of safety right there. Next level of safety that we're looking at, folks, is 588.12, 588.12. Again, I'm looking at my chart, folks. I'm not looking at the chat or anything like that. So if you guys are asking questions or anything like that, I'm not looking. Again, if we get a close below this 20 or recapture the 20, folks, beware, she could come right back down. Again, a safety here. Let's look at this from this standpoint, from a volume standpoint. 587.55, folks. 587.55. Stay above 55. And again, 588.12. We're looking for 588.12. Again, for those in this trade right now, just relax, just watching lines on the screen. Looking for pre-market low. Now, I expect if we get past pre-market low, I've got basically 588.44 right up here. Again, we're going to try to push through this pre-market low and see if we can make some more movement back to the upside. Again, if we get pre-market low, finger on the trigger without watching that P&L, folks. That is what we're trying to do right here. And again, get above that 587.92, 587.92. That's going to give us pre-market low, and take it up through that level and then up to VWAP. Again, I fully expect to get a little bit of slowdown right here at 588.45, 588.45. All right. Again, folks, it's obviously still downtrending, so this is the level we need to break to give us a little bit of safety. Again, there we go. Again, trying to bang it up above, get up above that. And again, then we're going to use that as support. We're going to use this level as support right here, folks. All right, so again, this is that. There it is right there, right at this level. Now, next level up, if we can get past VWAP, VWAP is a target. VWAP is absolutely a target, folks. So if, for those still in calls right now, there is a target right there. If we pull back, we're going to get fast movement below 588.47. 580, again, if we get into that thin volume area down here, I'll close out this trade, folks, 100%. 588.47, 588.47. I didn't put the green mark on there, folks, because again, I'm just trying to manage this trade, Again, be ready to push this button here real quick, folks. Be ready to push this button. All right, we got a POC move. All right, that gives us support right in here, folks. We got support right in here. And again, above, 588.52, 588.52. This is a level right here. If we get up to 589.45, that's another dollar up here, folks. Another dollar, then she's going to fly like an eagle. Again, if we get a close below POC, careful, right at pre-market low, be careful, folks, be careful. Again, we got VWAP, we have not got that close above VWAP. Again, consider taking your trade off the table if you are in this trade, folks, Again, if we breach below pre-market low, I will be forced to take this trade off the table. But again, right now, 588.49, 588.49. Looking at the 5 minute, we're in the fishtail on the 5 minute. But again, see if we can push up a little bit more. This is my safety right now. I don't want to let this thing pull back to the 9. I'd prefer to get over and then use this POC, folks. So use this POC right here. 588.50, folks, 588.50. We got us a good one going so far, folks. But again, above this level, that's what we're trying to do. Get above and stay above this level, 588.50 right here. Watch for your skinny sticks either way, folks. Watch for the skinny sticks either way. All right, again, above. Again, this thing could come down. It's so thin down here on the 1 minute, folks. If there's a concerted effort to push this thing down, this could fly. It could absolutely fly. So again, finger on the trigger, folks, finger on the trigger. All right, both ways, folks, both ways. Here we go. Still safe. We got that close above pre-market low, folks, and now we're looking for a close above POC and VWAP. And again, we're going to make this thing go. Just make this thing go. 588.50, 588.50 above this level. Here's what we're looking for, 589.50 up here, if we can get it, folks. Again, if you are in this trade right now, please, again, get above 589.48. And then you know what? We could just be done for the day, folks. All right, again, folks, 589.47, 589.47. Get that close up here. You can see the cursor right here, folks. And again, I'm not looking at the screen that you guys are looking at. I'm looking at my screen on the right-hand side, so that way I can look into the camera. There you go. Again, folks, 589.47, 589.47. We are safe. Let me give you that level above 588.90, 588.90. Looking for 589.18 up above this level right here, folks. You can see my level right here, folks. You can see it right here. All right, again, we're looking for 589.45 or 589.44 right up in here, folks. It gets thin. It gets thin. We want that 9 to push up. We get that 9 to push up just a little bit, folks, just a little bit. 589.47. 589.47. I'm looking at that 5 minute. I'm looking at 589.65. That's the 5 minute 20, folks. 589.65. That's going to be above our level. Obviously, 589.47 is below 65. If we get a close above 47, I'm expecting a couple of nice size candles, or we get beaten down. So this is going to be our next target right up here, folks. 589.47, 589.47. It's either going to be big candles to the upside or we're going to get beaten down. Here we go. Again, folks, still going. All right, so we're going to watch this level. We got the 30-minute POC right up here, folks. 589.84, 589.84. If we get a close up here and close above, if we get a close above this level, again, 589.85 sitting right here. Again, looking at that 30-minute. A close above gives us safety in this play, folks. Safety in this play. 589.85, 589.85. Let's go. Come on, baby. All right. And again, once this trade is over, folks, once this trade's over, we will do kind of this trade review and kind of tell you what my thought was. And again, everything is memorialized right now. I have the record button on, so it's recording everything that's going on in this trade. So 589.95 up here, folks, 589.95. Again, that's that we're above right here, that 30-minute POC. That's the POC on a longer time frame. So above this level, folks, above this level. Again, we're looking for yesterday's high and then pre-market high, folks. This is a hell of a way to start the trading year, folks. I'm telling you right now. Again, yesterday's high, looking at it. It's actually Tuesday. Didn't have trading yesterday. Again, trying to bang. All right, still going, folks. Still going. I keep on opening my brokerage. I'm not looking at my P&L, but I'm going to have to, again, look at this, look at yesterday's high, Stay above, 589.95, 589.95. Looking at that 5 minute again, yesterday's high, get through yesterday's high. I'm going to look at the chat, see what's going on in the chat. Man, good job, guys. Good job. Again, if you are still in this trade right now, she's still pushing, folks. She's still pushing. Trust your higher time frames. Again, there's your 5 minute. That's what we're looking at on the 5 minute. Okay. Again, you can see all this thin volume down below this area. If she pushes down below, folks, I know we got 10 o'clock coming up here in just a couple of minutes, folks, and we do have an orange folder event coming out in just a couple minutes. Final manufacturing PMI orange folder event. Again, I'm going to give this thing a little bit of room to stay above 97. So 589.97. Below that, I will consider taking this trade off the table. We do have a shelf. We do have a shelf down at 45. I have a shelf at 45, which should offer some good support right in here, folks. Again, we got a nice one going right out of the gate. It's a good way to get the day started and get the trading day started, folks. Again, if you are in this trade right now, guys, this is the trade, folks. This is absolutely the trade. This is the best way to start the year. And again, folks, we're looking for 590.64, 590.64, a push. So let's look at 589.97, 589.97. For support, I'm looking at the 30-minute. It gets thin up here above about 590.67, 590.67. All right, folks. I'm not even looking at I'm not wearing my Apple Watch right now. I haven't for a few weeks. So I don't know what my heart rate is. I would imagine it's probably in the 70s. That's where it tends to stay while I'm in the middle of a trade. Again, trying to stay above 97, stay above 97, folks. We got that 9 pushing up. We got that 9. There we go. 9's going to push up a little bit more. 9 is ultimately what we're looking for support, folks. Again, here's what your 5 minute looks like. Again, I'm talking to the camera right now. 5 minute looks like this. 5 minute looks like that. And again, trying to push up just a little bit more. Man, MTB, good job. MTB just wrote that he is up 5% on the account. 5% on the account. All right, folks, again, watch this 9, watch this 9, watch this 9. I expect a little bit of support. Right here at about 47, so 589.47. We're working to get that push through that level, Now we're going to use this 9 as support, folks. Going to use this 9 as support. All right. And again, we're sitting on the 2-day POC right at this level. So 589, or not the 2-day, 30-minute POC. We got that double bottom on the 5 way down below on the 2-day. And again, watch 47 right up in here, folks. Watch 47 up in here. Again, watch your 9. Again, we're going to slap our hands together at the end of this trade, folks. We will absolutely slap our hands together. Again, if you're still in this trade right now, just relax. We are just watching lines on the screen. We're doing our job, folks. We are doing our job. That's all we're doing, guys. That's all we're doing. I'm going to have to check everything. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'd say it looks pretty good. Okay. All right, we'll take it. 589.47, 589.47, folks. Looking for support on the 9. Need that 9 to push up just a little bit more, folks. Again, if we say look at something like a 3-minute, there's your 3-minute. That's what she looks like. Back to the 1 minute. 1 minute looks like that. There we go. Here we go. All right. Push up just a smidge more. Get through yesterday's high right up here at 590.64. So at 590.64, again, that's a target. That is a target, folks. And we got rejected off that. This is a big candle we're working on right now. Stay above 95. Stay above 95, folks. Stay above 95. Watch your 9. And again, we're going to watch this 589.93, 589.93, all the way down. We don't want to push all the way down to 589.47. We don't, but we know we have really good support down there. And again, looking at the 2-day, this is what we're looking at on the 2-day. A lack of volume above this area. 30-minute looks like that. So there's a lack of volume up here as well. We're getting knocked down by the, it looks like the 30-minute 9 right about this at this level. So right about 590.64, folks. 590.64. All right, folks. Again. Watch your 9. Watch it. That's why we're 920 traders. That's what we do. We watch the 9. We're watching the 9, folks. Bounce off that as support. We are using the 9 as support. We breach that support back to the downside. We're going to look to the right. So the 9 is our support, and then we're going to look to the right to see where we have a high volume area to use as support. And again, watch this thing break to the downside. She's going to break to 47 if we breach this level, folks. Watch this thing to the downside. Again, we had that report come out right in here. Again, orange folder event. Careful. Stay above 95, folks. And again, if you are still in this trade, Calvin, if you're still in this trade, everybody else, this thing's banging. Trying to take us. And again, looking at that 5 minute, we got a double bottom right here on the 5 minute, about 589.98. Careful. Again, if we start pulling back, folks, I will take myself out of this trade. Still good, folks. 589.98, 589.98. Here we go. All right, still made in the shade, folks. Still made in the shade. All right. Again, watch this level right in here. I got to think about closing this thing out only because she's having a hard time pushing up a little bit. I don't know, been in this trade for a little while. Again, as long as we stay above 95 over here, 589.93, 589. Again, watch this thing pull back. If she pulls back, she's come back to about 45, folks. Come back to 45. We are, again, we're going to use that 9 for support. We're not trying to we want to do as as well as we can, maximizing. But at the same time, we want to make sure that this trade is at least over in the short term. And that'll tell us to get out of the trade. That'll tell us to get out of the trade. Now, here she comes, folks. Here she comes. Here she comes. I'm going to take it if we get this closed down here. I don't want to chew up too much. I don't want to chew up too much. We got it. It's in thin volume, folks. It's in thin volume. I don't want to let it pull down to 47, folks. I do not want to let it do that. I'm going to give this a little bit of grace. Not too much, folks. Not too much. Woof, woof. All right, folks, still trying to recapture that 9 back to the upside. Recapture that 9 back to the upside, folks. Here we go. All right, here we go. Woo, dog is. Man, good job. Nice. Good job. Good job. Man, good job, Calvin. Excellent job, folks. Again, if you are still in this trade, we're still safe. It became really kind of a little bit less than safe right down in here, folks, but we didn't get that big push. Everything's about entries, folks. If you can nail the entry, get in on a really, really nice entry, then you know what? It makes it a whole lot better. Okay, so we're looking for, again, we got this, that's a target. And again, I'm looking to close this thing if we don't get a close over yesterday's low or yesterday's high, folks. Yesterday's high right in here. So if we do get a close up here, folks, that is going to be support. Close up here becomes support. Close up here becomes support. All right, every now and again. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. Okay. My goodness. My goodness. All right, close above yesterday's high. Close above yesterday's high. Ooh, there's a big seller's wick right there, folks. Big seller's wick. You got to 591. Again, a close. I'm going to look at 591.34. Well, at this point, folks, let's go get that pre-market high. Again, let's go get that pre-market high. You know you wanna. 591.06, 591.06, 591.06. Get a close above this, close above this, close above this, folks. I don't want to close this thing early, folks. I absolutely don't want to close this thing early. This could be the one. I don't want to chew up too much, though, too. 590.29, 590.29, 590.29. Watch out again. Watch out. Get ready to close this thing at 24 if we get back below 24. Get back below 24. I got 26 right here, folks. Stay above. We got a little bit of volume here, folks. We definitely have a little bit of volume. I don't like the volume. We're right at that 9, folks. Right at that 9. Looking at that 5 minute. Yeah. This thing could just fly, down, folks. It'd be real easy. It would be real easy. All right, folks. Again, man, I've got such thin volume on the 30-minute up here. Again, we're testing this yesterday's high again, folks. If you are still in this trade, just relax. Just relax, folks. Seriously, just watching lines on a screen. Just watching lines on a screen. All right, all right, all right. All right, folks. There it is. Out. All right. Okay. All right. I said it's a pretty good one, folks. Pretty good one. Had to. I mean, I didn't have to take it off the table, but I saw this thin volume down here. I'm gonna stop the recording right now because we are up at our limit, folks. All right.